Welcome back to a new vlog. I know that you guys have been waiting for this kitchen reveal and it has been taking some time due to so many other reasons, but here we are now. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. We are here, guys. We are in the kitchen that people that have started this journey since we moved in here know about the state of the kitchen that we lived in before this. But just to bring up to speed those that are new here, so we have recently moved into this home, which is a fixer-upper. We moved here the 1st of October and we are in our 3rd month since we have been living here. The state of the house was not extremely bad, but there are certain parts of the house that really need some work. So initially when I moved, I thought that I will have the patience to actually hold on to the state in which the kitchen was in, but me being me and me being the person that really likes a good looking clean kitchen, a kitchen that speaks to me. And I mean, if you can look at this kitchen without me even talking to you, you should be able to at least depict my personality based on what I choose, because this kitchen is actually based on my personality. I quickly just want to take you through, guys, the kitchen. I am alone here doing this video all by myself. I'm going to try to make it more fun. I'm not going to stand and talk the entire time. I am going to try incorporate videos, pictures where I can, but let's begin here. So from where I'm standing all the way to the back, this is my kitchen, and there's actually three entrances. There's 4 entrances into the kitchen, but the 4th one is from the office to the kitchen. The 3rd one is from the braai room to the kitchen, and the other 2, they're both going into the lounge. And what else can I tell you about the space? Oh, and there's 4 sides to it. The side that I am actually facing, nothing has been done there. There's a separate plan from the kitchen. I'm planning to have a nice small laundry, which I could not incorporate as part of the kitchen because the price just went extremely high. So I thought, okay, I can park that one. So let's begin with the colors. If you know if you have been following me since my apartment, I did renovate my kitchen last year before we could actually move out this year. I turned into a glossy white with a backsplash, black tiled as a backsplash, and a white countertop with some gray, a bit of black veins. So basically the colors that I went for were black, white and gray with a touch of silver, gray/silver. So I guess it's just time to admit that actually those are my colors, because I went with them but slightly different this time. So let's go through it. My cupboards are gray. It's gray, and my top is white, and then the backsplash, it's white tile. It's a white tile with gray let me say gray veins. So yeah, that's what I went with a touch of black here and there. You will see as I take you along the kitchen. So looking from my right, it is the first cupboard on my right. It's a cupboard that has a sink. It also has a fridge with 2 doors, and then I have this long pantry cupboard which is very special to me. So looking at the sink, this sink I bought from Take a Lot. I'm gonna try to put prices where I can. I bought this sink from Take a Lot. I paid 1,500, if not 1,600 rand. It was not coming with a tap. It was coming with this rack kind of thing that you are seeing. Then I decided to go with a tap that I went with. It's this black tap that you are seeing. It's a tap that you can tilt to the sides and all the way around, and you can also just move it slightly to the front and to the back. And two things I love about this tap is that, one, it does not have a space where you can just let the dishes or the spoons dry out. I personally don't like that for myself. I would not have a kitchen that has a rack, because if you're washing the dishes, I expect you to wash and dry them. I don't want you to be keeping clean dishes hanging around. So that's one thing I love about this kitchen, about this this sink. The second thing I love about it is where the place where the water drains. What do they call it? What is it called? But you can see it. They actually have nice copper looking like filters that would filter the dirt instead of it going down your drain and could possibly be causing blockage. It just stays on top. And I mean, this thing blocks small things. I was grating carrots, and carrots, I mean, that's tiny, but it still could not go down the drain. I love that about it. And the fact that it is charcoal, it goes well. If you're looking at it from a distance, you could think that it's black. It's actually charcoal. And then the tap is black. I bought the tap at Europa something. I'm gonna try to insert the name of the shop. I got this tap there. The normal price of it, I think it's 2,000 rand, but it wasn't special. I paid 950. I love it so much. And then the sink also has a little part here, which it is a soap dispenser part. At the moment I don't have it. I'm planning to actually order. I should have ordered long time, but I'm so hesitant. I don't know who else is a bit hesitant or uneasy about buying on Shein and Temu and all those shops, but I'm one of those people. So I'll have to buy it there. I'll tell you why, because there's another item for the kitchen that I need to buy there. So I'm looking at that. I actually want a soap dispenser that would be black to go well with the theme that's going on this side. And then I went with, like I mentioned, I went with the white top. And then my handles, I tried my best to make sure that I use good quality handles. So I got these handles and I tried to play all around the kitchen. I played around with different handles. I bought the ones that I'm holding. I bought them at Poetry. And then the knob one, I got it, I don't remember the name of the shop, but I bought it there. It was quite pricey. The Poetry ones were a bit affordable. And that is it on this side. And under the sink I just have I'm just putting all the cleaning products and all those good things. And then the other cupboard next to the one under the sink, that's where I'm keeping all the bottles of this house. I'm not gonna open the cupboards because they're not looking good. I still need to organize the kitchen. At the same side of the kitchen, it's my fridge, which is the old fridge. For now, the plan is to actually buy a new fridge, but that's not a priority at the moment. So I have other things, but I made sure that they make it slightly taller because I want a taller fridge. I'm okay with the size. It could possibly be slightly open, but I'm not looking for a double door fridge, those kind of fridge, because I also have a deep freezer and I can use that instead of paying a lot of money for a bigger fridge when I still have a freezer space. So that's that. And then there's two opening cupboards on top. That's where I keep all my big appliances in there. There's my juice machine, there's my blender. I recently bought a blender because the one I had it broke. So this is where I'm keeping my blender and yeah, my other appliances, big appliances. And then moving right down the last cupboard on this side, it is I asked them to actually make it a glass door. There's quite some cleaning, like I mentioned, there's a lot of cleaning that still needs to happen here. urgently had to put things in the kitchen because my son was starting to break things that were just lying around. So this cupboard, I love, extremely love these handles so much. I bought them at the same shop where I bought the knob. I think they were almost 200 rand. Yeah, this one, the kitchen, the design of the door, I handed it over to my carpenter. He did an exceptional job. So in here, I asked him to play around the shelves. So I wanted shelves that you can bring forth, because this is where I'm going to keep things that I'm going to use when cooking. So I just want everything to be reachable. Let me put it like that. Reachable. I don't want to be looking behind, and maybe it could be dark and my cupboards don't have lights inside. So I just want to be able to pull and have whatever it is that I'm looking for. And it also has 2 shelves in here. So there's about 4 that you can pull out. Items that are inside, please ignore them. And that's it. That is all for this side. To the left side, and this is another side that initially when it was put together I was a bit unhappy because it just felt too cluttered. I was honestly not expecting this cupboard to be all the way to the top, and yeah, but over time I actually liked it. I started liking it. So starting on top, this side of the cupboard, it is 2 doors. The handles used here, they're the same as the other ones from Poetry Home. And inside I have my coffee mugs and all my other coffee, tea on top. And then here I've just put a bowl of fruits, and then it's my coffee station here. I love the fact that just below this cupboard there's actually plugs here where I don't have to pull and move around the machine in order for me to actually be able to make coffee. So that's what I love. I tried my best to make sure that there's enough plugs in this kitchen, but honestly I feel like you can never have enough plugs in the kitchen. You honestly can never. I have, when I moved in here, plugs that were in this kitchen. It's 1, 2, 3, I think 4, and I added, okay, let me count what's in here. Let me not count that side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4. If you're counting the ones that will be part of the laundry, there's 6. But I still feel like it's just not enough. I want more. So moving along, then I asked for 2 floating shelves, which, if you know from my previous apartment, I had them. They more like signature at this point. So I have 2 here, and then I have done a, what do you call it, a haul showing you guys this this extractor fan that I bought at a bargain price at a thrift shop. I paid 250. It's working perfectly fine. You can switch the light, the bulb, the fan itself, it's working. The only issue that I have, it's the filter. The filters are supposed to clip in under, but one side of the 2 clips, one is broken, so it doesn't clip that well, and that's the issue. That's the second item that I need to buy at Temu. I saw they actually have it, so I'm want to make this purchase at Temu because of the soap dispenser for my sink, as well as the extractor filter for my extractor fan. And then I also need a plug here because at the moment my extractor fan is not plugged. I need a plug. I don't think it's gonna be a difficult one, because on the other side of this wall, higher up, there is a plug for my TV, so the guy can just connect from that one, and then I'm happy. The other thing I would like that guy to do in the kitchen, my microwave also does not have a plugging point, so I need him to have a plug for the extractor fan as well as the microwave. I feel like I actually want to change this plug. I want to change this plug. I still want 2-point, but I also want the round one because my juice machine, I still need to use a plug. I hate that so much, but for now I just have to live with it. The other thing I need to buy is a cleaner to clean this this extractor fan. Like I mentioned, I have not done much work as yet. It is so hot in Cape Town, guys. It's so hot. And in the last cupboard on top, it is this long cupboard that initially they were actually their plan was to have a door, which I just didn't understand. I actually asked them not to put a door. Can this be for display? And another thing that I asked them, because it was much smaller than much thinner than what it is at the moment. Fortunately, I was at home. I actually took one of my planters and fitted, and it didn't fit, so I asked them to expand it a bit, which that's one of the nice things working with people that understand you and working with people that are patient and trying to work with you to achieve your vision. So yeah, that's that. So this is a display. I now and then change all the things here, and what I currently have here is my planter from Le Creuset, and then I have my deco books, kitchen books, and then on top I have my other planter which I got at a thrift store. Now, still on the same side, we're moving down on my signature long countertop here on my left. This one has quite a lot of cupboards. How many doors? There's double doors, there's 2 big drawers, there's 4 minimum size drawers, then there's 2 doors as well. And then I have my signature spice cupboard here, and the handles used here mostly from, well, all of the mostly from Poetry. The 3 knobs that you are seeing here were bought at the same shop where I bought the other knob from the other side of the cupboard. I asked them to play around. As you can see, they different from the other cupboards. They the same, it's the same handles, but I asked them to put them differently from the other cupboard. My spice rack, I bought the actual rack from Galma. I think it was around 300 or if not 400 rand. I bought it. The guys honestly did not have an idea of what I was trying to go for. They did put the spice rack, and for some reason they put the door as small as it is to open like a normal cupboard door. And again, because I was at home, and thank God for working from home, I was able to actually make the guy understand what I'm looking for. And because they are such patient people, the guy quickly just changed it, and I basically delivered what I wanted. And then I have my stove, which I decided for my appliances I went with Bosch. So I did quite a bit of research in terms of good appliances and all that stuff. And honestly, the appliances that I really wanted for myself were quite expensive. An oven, just an oven, it was 40k. So I just could not afford. And I went with Bosch. Bosch is a nice brand as well. I bought this stove from Builders because they had it on special. I just don't remember the prices. I bought it from Builders. And below it, that's where I'm gonna put all my dishes. And then I asked the guy to have these big drawers that are much closer to the stove, where I can keep my pots, you know. And below that I will see what I can put. at the moment everything is just disorientated. I feel like the only two things that I know that they will never change, it's the spice rack drawer as well as my coffee station. Those two won't change. And then so I have these two big drawers for that, and then I have my other four ones, which the first one it's just for my cutlery, and the second one, that's where I'm keeping all the other cutleries. And then the third one, I recently decided to use it as a snack drawer, which is a bit risky because it's too low, my son can actually reach. And then the last one, that's where I'm putting all the other little things that I don't really know where to put them. And then the cupboard towards the end of the island, that is a cupboard that I'm planning to put all my what are these, lunch boxes and containers, lunch containers. I'm planning to put them there. And yeah, that's it on this side. And we're moving along this part of the kitchen, which is this cupboard behind me. And here these two long cupboards are pantries, and in here it's just a normal cupboard drawers, nothing special. I just asked the guy to make them a bit longer because previous apartment I used to struggle with like shorter shelf, so I asked him to make them longer because I also want my water bottles not to be lying around the kitchen but to be inside where people can't see. And then again I went with the Bosch oven, and this one I think I paid 6,000 rand. This one also has an air fryer and all these other nice and fancy things that I remembered at the time when I was buying, but now I haven't used it yet, so I will use it. I actually discovered another thing I like about it is that it has a time. I set the time, and when I'm in the kitchen and my phone is not close to me, I'm able to actually just look here and see the time. And the buttons are actually, if you are not using it, you can press them in so that your oven can look sleek and smooth. Is it smooth? Flat, yes. And like I said, I have not used the oven yet. And just below the oven, there's two drawers. I asked the guy to build or add drawers here so that I can put all my baking and grilling trays. Yes. And then just above the oven, it is the microwave, which, like as I mentioned, it does not have a plug yet. So how I actually warm the food at the moment is I keep one extension in one of these drawers that I just use when I need to, because a microwave is not something that I use all the time. So for now I can actually live with this situation until beginning of next year where I can sort it out. And then just above the microwave, it's two cupboards. Here, this is where I store all my hosting plates, like your fruit platters, your salad bowls. I'm keeping everything there. And then lastly, the cupboards, which is again a pantry, but it comes with these shelves. It's also not organized yet. I love this glass door so much. So yeah, that's that. And then for all the pantry cupboards, I have used the same handle, same size from the same shop. Love it so much. The only handles that I still need to change, it's basically 4 handles that I don't like. I had to make sure that they put something, because at that time when I went to buy the other handles, I honestly wasn't expecting to pay that much. So I just decided that okay, I'm just going to buy something cheap just to for them to put. But the plan is for me to change these 2 knobs and the other 2 up on the cupboards above the fridge by the knobs that you have seen at other places in the kitchen. Yeah, and that's that. When it comes to the flooring of the kitchen has this tile. I love it so much. The house came with this tile, which I told myself At first when I saw it that I'm not taking it out, it goes well with the theme of what I'm trying to achieve in the kitchen. So I'm happy with it. The guys that have been doing construction here have really messed this kitchen, and my mom has managed to actually revive it. There are certain parts in the corners which still need some work, and that work will be done next year. At the moment we are not touching anything. We're not touching anything. Yeah, and that's that. Then this is the kitchen reveal. You guys have enjoyed this. Please forgive me for the contrast in brightness. I don't know what's happening, but I just tried my best to show you guys the state of the kitchen. There's some work that still needs to be done. I am going to, over time, show you guys when like the electricity has been done, the extractor fan, the microwave has plugs as well, and when I have purchased the soap dispenser, and what else, and more work when I've organized everything, and with what is behind you guys, which is my laundry. I will do the update of the kitchen with the laundry when I have worked on the laundry. But for now, that is all that I have for you guys. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this vlog, because yeah, it took a lot out of me to actually do this, and as a result I have not been posting, because I told myself that the next video that I have to post has to be this kitchen, because I was getting comments asking about the kitchen reveal, which those people were actually not wrong, because I also created that impression that it's coming soon, and I mean, it's done, why not? So we're here now. I hope that you have enjoyed this vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not, like the video, and leave me a heart if you don't know what to comment. I know some people just never know what to say, but you know, just show some love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.